Today we have so many exciting things. I'm so excited for today. The list is long, but the sun is out, it's warm, and I cannot contain how excited I am for all of the things that I have to do. To start, we have to go back a few days to the weekend because I have the first 2 tills of our garden done. The garden has a shape. It has 2 tills done, so let's go to a couple days ago when that was getting done. Some very lovely neighbors across the street from us. It has horses, as you probably saw at the beginning of the video of my morning walk. And they very kindly said that they're going to use their tractor and bring over several buckets of the manure compost that they have. So once that gets put on the garden, we're going to till it in again a few more times, help break it up, help keep it, give everything lots of room for the roots to grow in. And then we can start planting. Because I have a few things that I want to put directly in the ground, like the zucchini plants and that, because they don't like transplant to begin with, so I don't want to transplant them more than they like, more than I need to. But the other exciting thing today is my fiance worked his butt off and all of the walls except for one are done on the greenhouse. So I'm gonna show you guys that. But the planter boxes are also done in the greenhouse and have dirt in them. So there are a few things that I want to plant in there until I can either get them in the garden, or there are a few things that I think I'm just gonna be leaving in there to leave in there. So let's go outside and see what we can get started on. Guys, we have a garden. Look at it. It goes all the way over there. My fiance's happy because there's less grass to cut now, but I'm happy because there's a garden. My debate now is trying to think of where I want to put everything in the garden, because the sun rises from behind and it sets over there, so it's pretty well full sun, but the side closest to the trees does get a little less sun than the front section of the garden. It is shaded the longest as the sun is rising. I'm trying to decide where to put my tomatoes, because that's my main one that I'm trying to decide. Because it's also going to sort of decide the rows and the organization of the garden. If I place the tomatoes going along this way, one section of the tomatoes closest to the trees is going to be, there are so many little bugs, is going to get less sun than the rest, and tomatoes love sun. So the other option is to go along this front, complete this side, front side gets the most sun, the most equal amount of sun. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, but I am leaning towards this row, just so it's equal sun all along, and then I won't worry about them. We have a garden, guys. So it's just by the willow tree. It goes all the way, and then it's angled up the hill that way. So I'm thinking, like I said, tomatoes along this outer edge, and then everything else can go on this inside. We have a garden. Directly across from our garden is our greenhouse. And it looks so good. So let's go check it out. The greenhouse. So this is the greenhouse that my fiance has been very kindly working on for me over the last several weekends. He has been working his butt off in between all of the spare time he doesn't even have to get this done for me. And everything is done except for this last wall, which is gonna have a door on it anyway, so. And all of these windows are old barn windows, which is super cool. And the sun rises from the far side, so like it gets full sun all day until now. And then it has a nice like shaded sun. And then the sunset. I love it so much. It looks so good. These three windows, the back center window and the center window on the far side, all open. So when it's very hot, middle of summer, we can open all of the windows, open the door that's gonna go on, and let it air out too. So I'm so excited to have this, and I'm so excited to be able to use it as like a cold frame, hopefully. So like I said, these three windows open. We just have them like screwed shut right now because the wind was absolutely crazy earlier. We still have to clean, but look at it. It looks so good. And you step up and we have all along here, across, and here. Look at it! And my greenhouse! I love it so much. So for the walls that don't have the windows on, we had old pine boards up in the barn from the previous owners that we found. And so we used those to like overlap. But this is my greenhouse that I'm so spoiled to have. There are a few things that I want to plant. I'm thinking about leaving them in here. So the zucchini, like I said, I'm leaving in their pots even though they're not very happy in them, because I just don't think transplanting them is going to make them happier, because they don't very like to be transplanted. So I just think double transplanting them is not what's gonna make them happy. But I do have a few things that I want to get out of their pots and plant it in here. So I think, and I want to bring everything in here anyways and just leave them in their pots and just keep them in here now that I have this space, because it's not supposed to, we're not supposed to get any frost. I get all my kitchen pans back now. I'm just giving everyone little homes in the dirt without taking them out of their pots right now. And organizing everything so that I know what I have. Because I don't really know what I have. And in the middle of doing so, I'm getting my pans back. But guys, look at these bean plants. Okay? That's a whole bean. They're growing beans already, and I don't know what to do. So I might just, I don't know, plant them in here? I don't know. I'll be back. I got more. So I have these basil plants, and it looks like they're starting to like almost want to flower. So I'm just pulling off, and then I'm gonna use the basil, but you want to keep your basil trimmed back, or else once it goes to bud and it flowers, it puts all the energy into the flowers. It goes to seed, doesn't really do anything. If you keep the flowers picked off of it and the buds picked off, it will keep putting that energy into creating more leaves, which is what we want with basil. And plus it smells really good when you pick it. And then I got a honeydew melon when I was at the greenhouse last time. Just to see, you know? Never really thought you could grow melons in our climate, so I figured why not. The last one. Still have this mystery plant. I'm not sure. Part of me thinks maybe it's like a melon. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. But this is a mystery. Look at a little flower! There's a little flower on the strawberry plant. Can you see it? Can you see it? Flower. Summer breeze snow strawberry. Guys, these are all just the plants I have. I have seeds I need to put in the ground. So, we'll start back here. I have 2 basil plants and a chocolate mint plant and all the herbs that I have so far. So I have some lemon thyme, some rosemary, oregano. I have an eggplant plant back here. And then to the left we have spinach, which I'm thinking I might plant in here too. And then to my right I have all of my brassicas. So this is not looking very happy. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, because all of these can go in the ground as soon as the garden is ready. Regardless, they can handle some cold temps, they can handle a little bit of frost, they're frost tolerant. So these are things, no matter what, once that garden is done, are going in the garden, because the sooner I get them in the garden, the sooner they give their fruit of their labor, the sooner I can cut them down and get them out of the garden, so that it's one less thing that I have to protect from bugs or manage bugs for. So all of these are going to go out ASAP. To my left, moving forward, are all of the tomato plants that I've gotten from the greenhouse. They're looking a lot better than my tomato plants, but I'm still giving hope to my tomato plants that they'll catch up. So I have some Romas, which is very good because just in case I would like some sauce tomatoes. And then we got a couple of Rapunzel, which are the cherry tomatoes. Some plum tomatoes, sort of same deal. Yada yada. Yeah, tomatoes. And then I have the strawberry plants I was just talking about. And then I have my 2 loofah plants, which I think are really gonna like being in the sun and warmth in here. The 2 zucchini plants, my melon plant, and then unknown, possibly melon, suspected, I'm not sure, plant. And then I have all of my pepper plants along the front row here. And all along the back are all my tomato plants that got sun scalded, but I think they might be okay. I'm hoping they're okay. A lot of them look really good. A lot of them have a lot of nice new growth, and so we're hoping. Here's to hoping. And then the opposite corner, we have pepper plants that came from the greenhouse, and then my green beans, which I think I want to start picking some of those. What is the greenhouse? Now I want to do like a couple lettuce seeds in here, and then the rest of the lettuce I'll plant in the garden, sort of like a succession crop, but only like a couple weeks behind each other. So I'm gonna move these tomatoes actually over a little bit to give me a little more room. may not seem like I got a lot done today, but this was a big draw, bringing everything out here, getting lettuce planted, planting our spinach. Now finally things are starting to go and we can keep going, and I can't wait till next week when hopefully all of these brassicas are planted and hopefully my tomato plants are thriving and they're looking better than they are right now. And hopefully we can be like in the garden. And oh, I want to show you guys quickly before I leave. This is the view out of the freaking greenhouse. That is our garden. Woohoo! So out of the greenhouse, I can just be chilling here, admiring the garden while I plant and work in the greenhouse. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this. I hope you enjoyed this video today. It feels like I can finally start working and getting things done. We can start gardening. We can get this homesteading thing kind of going. Finally. I say finally. My fiance has been working his butt off, and I'm so thankful that I have someone that loves me enough to spend his free time that he doesn't even actually really have free time, but to make time to build this beautiful thing for me and till the garden and work all the magic behind the scenes for me. I'm very lucky. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna put a video here where I show you day in the life before all of this hectic craziness starts to take over. And I will see you next week when we are gardening.